Hello, good morning, YouTube. My name is Endo Miller, and today on Talk, we're gonna discuss a little bit about personal transformation, or something that we have changed in our lives during our lives, our existence. Okay, so I have a lot of people here very interesting to share opinions. Let's start with Juliana. Can you introduce yourself, Ju?
Yes. Hi guys, good morning. My name is Juliana. I have 27 years old. I have a son. I love reach a lot. I'm go to gym four times a week. Um, I I love business. Is that?
Okay, awesome. Walsing, please.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Walls and I'm 49 years old. I live in Pitangui, Minas Gerais. I'm a full stack developer. Uh, I'm 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 married. I have a daughter. I have a cat, and I like so much to have a time with you guys in these immersions
The
all
same,
the
the same,
days.
the same here. I love this name. Pitangui is very Brazilian. We're
Yeah,
from Pitangui. Oh my God, yeah, it's awesome. It's I think the sound of the word is it's interesting.
the Indian name,
Yeah, totally. It's so awesome.
children river. Pitangui is children river in Indian language.
Really
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, actually, we have a lot of this from indigenous name.
yeah.
So yeah, this is awesome. Yeah. Alexandre, please, your turn, my friend.
Okay, my name is Alexandre. I'm from Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm 70. I have 3 kids. I'm married. And about the hot day, Vitória is hotter than other parts of Brazil, but we have the wind because the sea is we are in the
Ah,
border,
okay, right.
so we have wind a lot. So we open the window, you have fresh air border. It's good to live here. That's it.
Yeah, very
Ricardo,
beautiful. Ricardo left,
left?
but we have Clau here. Clau, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hi guys. I'm Clau. I am 36 years old. I live in Belo Horizonte. I am single. I don't have children. I like many things, music, art, gym, and I love traveling. Is that
Very good. Very good. Thanks a lot, Clau. You're welcome. So, yeah, the topic that I brought is personal transformation, and actually, I'm thinking here. Yeah, let's start from the first, and then we can change a little bit. The first question is, what does the term personal transformation means to you? And how would you describe your ideal state of personal transformation, right? Walden, can you answer this question, please?
Yes. For me, personal transformation is change. Sometimes because we need it, and sometimes because we want it. In my case, my state ideal of transformation nowadays is be English fluent. This is my top top of
Very,
my
very, yeah,
my desires
awesome.
nowadays. Top of my ideal transformation.
Okay, yeah, this is a very interesting point you brought because we've seen here, I think Alexandre can share the same opinion, like we've seen here that it's not only about the English, you speak in other language, but during this time, you passing through a lot of transformation because you need to communicate and you start to see other point of views, you start to comprehend
Yeah.
cultures, behaviors, and have to deal situation, and a lot of changes, and you have to expose yourself. So this is, will change your life for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Walden. Let's hear from Alexandre.
So personal transformation, I guess we out the years, the life, you are transform yourself, follow some good behavior, because when I was teenager, 15, 16, 20, I was a stupid guy. So I need to transform myself to go into the group. Because like when you work in the Banco do Brasil, people there has a good manner. But I was totally stupid. I need to transform myself. And then since that, I realized that when you need to transform yourself every day how do I say, to encaixar, I don't know,
Repeat.
to fit in the group. Even now, when I went to Vancouver in September, I need to change my behavior there to, right, to be in the class, to meet people from Asia, that very different people. So I think it's good to create, to build your personal life, right? I think that's it.
Okay, yeah. In the United States, they call it code switching. You switch your code, for example, when I'm talking to you, if I'm talking to my grandma, for example, from my family, or being a professor, I need to switch the code because I need to be more formal, more serious sometimes, and right, code switching. Clau, how about you?
For me, personal transformation refers to individual evolution and growth. Over time, my ideal state, I think, be to make a positive contribution for society, society, and develop more peoples at work, and like Walsen, to be one day fluent in English.
Okay, right. You are doing good. You both are doing good. Ju, thanks a lot, Clau. Ju, your turn.
I think the words be sometime that have a great impact on my life. At the moment, I am in constant personal evolution. I get to know myself for every day and reaffirm myself in others.
Okay, very, very nice. Very nice. Other question here, guys. Now will be different a little bit. Yeah, well, I need to admit here, other person. Do you remember, did you remember any moment you have a very deep transformation? Like, I will say my transformation when I was a teenager, kid, I used to be a very, very shy guy, timid, very enclosed as well. Without exposing myself too much, and without confidence as well. So I needed to work a lot on it. So I have working a lot on it, and nowadays I feel more tranquil with it. But in the very beginning was terrible. So I would like to know from you if you remember any very deep situation like this, right? Clau.
I think my move to BH,
Where
I was
from?
born in Vaz da Palma, and
Okay.
when I had 20 years, I moved to BH, and living alone, paying rent, food, all. My growth, I think this, but in the company, my work, I growth too.
Okay.
Before I was sailor, and then I managed. I am
Wow.
managing.
Nice. Yeah. This is, when we need to change the city is always like this. For example, in the last year, I was living in Campinas, São Paulo. Nowadays, I'm living Alta Floresta, Mato Grosso. Totally changed, totally different. And living here is kind of crazy because I've seen a lot of very interesting things. It's close to nature. It's more calm, and it's interesting. I have reflecting a lot about it. Um, thanks, Cloud. Was your turn.
Well, I'm like you, and I when I was younger, I was very shy. I I don't I don't speak in public. Uh, I don't speak in any place. Any place. I am very shy, and nowadays I don't have problem with this. I don't have problem with turn on my camera. This was a problem in 2 years ago. I had this
Wow.
problem with my camera turn on. I work in meeting of my work. My camera is turned off every day, and nowadays is very bad. It's
Wow.
change a lot of my life.
Wow. This is very nice to hear because the people are totally afraid to expose themselves, like show their image, like you know, and it's not because sometimes because I don't like to turn on my camera, but it's not about that. Sometimes it's about the people see themselves. You face yourself like I'm seeing. I'm just in here with you, and I'm seeing what I'm doing live on YouTube. But I confess that 3 years ago I never would do something like this.
I remember you the first.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are very shy. You were. Now you are
yeah,
so
yeah.
relaxed.
I'm very
I
shy. Yeah,
I
but now I don't care.
worried.
That's it.
I worried when another people think about me. I, nowadays,
Yeah,
no problem.
just let it
People
be.
think about me. It's
Yeah,
problem that
yeah. That's man. That's the point. That's the point.
yeah.
Let's hear from Ju.
My divorce, I have to double assert everything to avoid sometimes big does it some anything. Today I release the communicator. I know to express yourself is everything important. It's not how you say, but now you say it.
Okay, okay. Guys, we have another guest here, Thales. Thales, can you introduce yourself? And hello,
Okay,
Thales.
I am so
Okay.
so sorry, people. I am so late. I am so
No
late,
problem. No
and I
problem.
am from Fortaleza, and I am 46 years old. I was born in a countryside here in Ceará, 200 kilometers away from here, Fortaleza. and when the last decade start, I come to Fortaleza, and I live here today. Around, I think it's 20 years that I am here, and I am data analytic, and but uh, uh, Wendell,
Yeah, in the
Wendell, the and the why uh, what the thing you are talk about? I don't understand very well.
yeah, I was asking you to answer the question. What was the last or the changes, very deep change that you had in your life during that you remember? Okay.
Okay. That's it's the when I come to Fortaleza. It's the to me was the change that it's war it was very hard, but today I am so happy here. I love so much to live here in Fortaleza.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
it.
Very good, very good. Thanks a lot. Alexandre, how about you?
So I look at about 2 words need to add here is shape and frame. Shape, you mold yourself, and frame, you to go into the huge crowd of people.
Oh,
So I remember I just came to the countryside. I was 18. I went doing this military service. So it was hard because I was very ignorant and stupid. And I was all the time pay the bill, pay the penalty, because everyone trying to do something, tried to do, and I couldn't do the the exercise better, so pay the penalty. So and then I start to think, oh, why I pay the penalty all the time? I need to change my life, to change my to shape another Alexandre, right?
right.
And when I went to work in a bank, first I worked in Banesp, Banco do Estado do Espírito Santo, and then Banco do Brasil. All the people was asking me, you need to shape your behavior, right? You need to do that. So I need to listen 1, 2, 3. So I guess I'm have a bad manner. So I went to change my behavior at the time. When I was driving, so maybe people was screaming to me, and then I was responding with the body behavior. I remember one day a person stopped to me and said, "Guys, if you don't stop this, you die. People will kill you." so I need to change this situation as well. So nowadays I'm very calm person, but I need to change a lot my life to frame it in a group,
Okay.
right?
You have to adapt in a lot of
Yes,
different situation.
adapt. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is really interesting because see, you said I understood like this, like you always respond some people in an angry mood, like angry mood,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
This is so interesting because sometimes it's a kind of behavior that we learned. For example, I cannot do that. I don't know what's happened, but I cannot do that. And nowadays I kind of figure out that is due my family. It's so calm. Everyone's so calm, like very tranquil. And what when something bad happened, we like oh, I need to deal with the situation. I try to connect the things without being risped, without being angry, and trying to solve the problem like this. And I was talking to other friends from, for example, I'm from Goiás. But I was talking to people from São Paulo, for example, and they all the people are very angry all the time doing these jobs, and I kind of, oh my God, what's happening? What's going on? But I started to understand that sometimes it's because they're kind of, how can I say, small culture, more closer culture, compared to states, to family and something like that. It's very nice to hear you because it's kind of, we changed a lot due to the culture that we are immersed.
Yes.
Wow, it's nice. It's nice. Let me see here. Other question, guys. About deep transformation. Do you think, in your opinion, would you like to have this the transformation you had in your life? Would you like to have this transformation early? Early, before. For example, I needed to change because of the time. I need to change because of I'm working other place, and okay. But would you like to have this transformation early? In my case, I would like to have the transformation early. For example, I was timid and shy, but I would like to that moment, express what I want. But I could not do that because it's other conditions. That's the question, right? Walden, please.
I don't understand.
I will say in Portuguese. Você gostaria, would like to have these changes? Você gostaria de ter essas mudanças anteriormente? Ter tido essas
É isso
mudanças?
que eu entendi mesmo.
Right.
Yes, but I think the changes, some changes have a time to happen.
You're right.
Some changes depends about you, okay, but some changes depends the ambient, depends of your age, of your mentality, of your people around you, and yeah, when you is younger, you you was very mature. You don't have the thinking. To have one when I say one rational thinking, and when you is most oldest, the changes is so easy for you. Teenager, for example, is very angry. Teenagers is
It's more
very
emotional,
is
right?
very yeah. Don't have. When I was teenager, I don't have the things we and I have nowadays, and I think
Right.
about this.
Yeah, I will do the same question to Alexandre. Alexandre, would you like to have had these changes early?
I like to have it before,
Okay.
because I had to face some bad situation when I was younger, right? But it's important to be aware that you need to change your life, your mind all the time, because how you say, you need to adapt in different places, different areas, right? When you go to a friend house or a other person house, you need to change your behavior there, because maybe your behavior is different from theirs. But for me, as 70 years old, I I change a lot my behavior. I now I'm calm person. I can handle the situation better, manage the situation, but I face this difficulty. Until became 30, 40 years old, I was like difficult to accept change in this my English sometimes. But I realized that it was necessary to change. Now I know that if you can change your behavior, turn another person, a good person, a loved person, you can do it every day a little, right? And every day you think about what I did this day. I was a good guy or not. I
This is
was
nice. This
good
is
with
nice.
someone or not. I need to change it tomorrow, right? I think now we have a lot of knowledge, access to knowledge today, right? In my time, we didn't have cell phone, internet, computer, information, right? Only the classes, primary classes, middle classes, but there was no information like that, like we have today. Now it's easy to learn, to see how the society is asking you to behave.
Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah. Yeah, you said something like you understood that is was needed to change and so on. This is the about see yourself, see your progress is like the lessons learned from your experience. And you know, you brought very interesting insight because the people do not see that, do not do that. The lessons learned, for example, I was doing my PhD, I finished, and you know, in the final, because of this topic, I started to think of what was the lessons learned from my PhD period, what I really learned in terms of education, in terms of culture, in terms of social, in terms of, you know, inner self. And
Yeah,
even here,
there is a music, the end of the story say, take that money, watch it burning, throw in the sinker, and the lesson are learned. So we need to take our money and
yeah.
put in the fire. And yes.
Oh, that's it. You know, I think this is a good point. We always need to do that. Like the lessons learned, even here in English, like what was the lessons learned from the session? What was the lessons learned from my changes or from my life,
Mhm.
from my, you know, the relation, you know, in the cycle of the year, for example, from the relation with my family, my dad, my mom, and I don't know. Okay, guys, I will address this other question to Cloud. Question number 8. Okay. What steps or actions can you take today to start your journey of personal transformation? And how will you track your progress? I will make the more short this question is advice for the people, okay? To changes, to progress, to be better. From your experience, from your background.
It's difficult speaking later, Alexandre.
Yeah, very
So
wise
good,
guy. Yeah.
very interesting. Um, what steps? I think today I would like to improve my English. So I think I I would like more organized with my time, and my routine is very busy. So I think in I think for studying English, my time is short. I can practice little times in week, and I think it's no good. That's it.
All the practice is good. Like sometimes, because sometimes the people, they think this is totally personal, okay? It's totally personal opinion. Sometimes the people think something like, the more you practice, more you will know. But if you do not reflect about your learning, this thing do not happen. You need to, you had this conversation here, and then, what I could do better, right? I think I need to, correct this, correct that, okay, and try again. But you need to prepare yourself to start other conversation. Sometimes I see the people, repeating conversation and other conversation and other conversation and other conversation, and without reflecting about the things, in details. So it's kind of, we need to, I think the less is more. Less is more. Do the things patiently, know details, be consistent, like, we correct this, be patient, do not push yourself too much. I think we will do, and it will be better. Ju, how about you?
Question 8, né?
Yeah.
I usually one release it's a fine in every charge, and while I take a break to think and to look back.
Look back.
Yes.
Right. Very good.
Back. Yes.
This is Thales, how about you? Question number 8. Steps or action you take today to start your journey.
And when when you wake up for the responsibilities in your life, I think that all people come to change the behavior, and you and this can you give to yourself a good support for your career and for your the way of life in generally. It's it.
Okay. Thales, see, this thing is interesting. When we wake up with responsibility, that we need to do or solve some problem, of course, we will change. You're driven by this responsibility because you need to solve that problem, right? But sometimes I think we need to understand how to make the little things the responsibility as well. For example, nowadays you can, I don't have time to do this or do that, I need to solve this or that. But man, at the time will appear. The time will appear. And the time, I won't think about the time you have or not. And I think every single thing that you have done in your life, we have to face this responsibility, isn't it? I don't know if I'm clear, but like nowadays, for example, I try to sleep well. I try to, nowadays, only nowadays, to eat well, to pay attention on my studies, very carefully, like, I'm doing this, that, very planned. Because this is not because something will happen, but something will happen. I know that. But I try to be prepared for any kind of situation. Nowadays, doing the things more calm. And I used to be a very, I don't know how can I say, very crazy guy, like in terms of doing a lot of things at the same moment. And nowadays, I do not think it was a good stuff, right?
Of course.
Maybe it's the time. I think maybe it's the time. I'm I'm getting old, so that's that's the point. Guys, question number 9. What I will change a little bit as well. What was the challenges or setback you encountered during this journey of changes in your life? So you can answer, what do you consider that, like, money, financial, social, emotional, psychological, any kind of thing. Alexandre.
Although you changed the question, I would like to say something about the question age. And
Go ahead.
the first thing you need to do, thing is, we need to be grateful every day in the morning when you wake up. You see it's raining or shining, you need to be grateful because you are alive. You are healthy. You have a family. You have a house. You have a blanket to cover your body at night. You have food. You have internet. You didn't was born in Gaza. Como é que é? É Gaza?
Gaza, yeah.
You was born in Brazil. Brazil is a calm country. So we can do it every day in the morning when we wake up. So how can I build my day today? And then we start to do that. When you get up, and then we make some compliment to your wife or husband, make the coffee for them, say hello to everyone in the elevators, right? In the building, when you live in your community. Every day you can build what you are doing during the day before you get up, right? You are awake, but you didn't get up yet. So you close your eyes and think, today I need to do it better than yesterday, because yesterday it was not so good. So it's my since I start to listen morning motivation on YouTube. You can listen morning motivation. Go out, right? Morning motivation, and then you put in your ear. They are talking to you how the good money you need to have to build your life. So now I have a lot of time to think about my life, but before I didn't. But we can do every day a little good behavior to change our life and change the life of our kids, our people around us. Right? About the question 9, have you encountered any challenges or setback in your past personal transformation? And my challenge, my big challenge in the past was my behavior from I was born in the countryside. There was no school, no clothes enough, no medicine, no food enough, no toothbrush, anything to be proud. No teacher, no toy to play, no kids to play together. So I have a very bad manner. So it was hard to change until I got married. I was in 1986. I was 33. I faced a lot of bad manner. I need to change. People asking me, you need to change it. You need to change. Now I can say I am another person. Because now I have the knowledge. How can I manage my behavior? Right?
Alexandre, what you said previously, I was thinking here, living this small place, I can, pay attention more in the nature. So it's more like every day is a cycle, like, the morning, the night. And we need to face as a cycle, like, oh, what I will do will end in the night. So I need to do something, during this time. Being active, doing the things. Sometimes you do not, pay attention on the days and day by day by day by day, only living
Yes.
without thinking. So you only thinking like in a very big changes, or you start to think in something when you do not have that thing. So you think about healthy when you do not have healthy. You think about the opportunity when you do not have opportunity anymore. You will
Yes.
think about your family when you do not have a part of our family anymore. So we have this moment like as you said, like to think, to be be grateful for the
Yes.
things you have.
Maybe you think only about yourself. You think the world turn around you, but not. You didn't come here to be served. You came here to serve. And then
And
you
this
serve
is
other person, they serve you again. So I think
very
you need
powerful.
to think about other selves, right?
Right.
How can we contribute to create a positive situation when you go do something, right? Like that.
Perfect. Very powerful, these thoughts. Guys, we have 10 minutes to finish this conversation. So let me see here. Oh, now, okay. So you will say something to yourself in the future, like some advice to yourself in the future, right? You will advise yourself in the future. Thales, you will be the first.
Could you repeat, my friend? The question.
Right, no problem. You will give an advice to yourself in the future, okay? You have little time to do it. Do you understand?
It's so hard. Yes, I understood, but
Right.
it's so hard. I say this because to me the moment make your personality, make your reaction, and it's hard. But I as I answered this question exactly for this. And to me the main it's make for the moment it's this. Of course that your personality has a influence in your reaction, but I think this way, my friend. It's this.
Perfect. No. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Thales. Clau, your turn. Advice
Very
for you
welcome.
yourself. And you need to, Clau, you need to face the camera and say, Clau, I will say this thing for you. You.
It's difficult. I don't understand question.
Ok,
Eu não entendi,
I
eu não entendi muito
I'll say
bem.
em português. No problem. Você vai dar um conselho para você mesma no futuro, tá? Então, for this way I say, you need to, você tem que olhar para a câmera e falar assim, Clau, olha, estou dizendo para você agora, assim, assado e tal e tal. Ok?
It's a challenge.
It's difficult. Learning very, 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 very about it all, and running when you can, and enjoy your life.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. Walsin, please.
Well, I say to me, don't have anxiety. Don't don't be afraid. And the final, it's the reward is very good. Don't give it up, never.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Thanks, Walsy. Ju, your turn.
Don't praise.
Okay.
And pay attention. And try again.
Don't stop trying. Very good.
Yes, don't give up.
Don't give up, then stop trying.
Yes.
Alexandre, please.
So, do you know I am 70, so I need to think a lot about my future because I'm getting old and old. But my plan is going on, like beyond. Keep going. So
Right.
I need to keep going. So because of that, I need to eat healthy food. Alexandre need to eat healthy food. I need to be a calm person every day, understand more other person, try to help not only my wife, my kids as well, or people around me. I need to do, because when you do that, you feel happy. And when you feel happy, you can handle the situation better, right? But I think day by day, and now it's time to think day by day what I need to do in the future, right? Because if I'm planning to, I don't have big plan to the future. Despite I want to go abroad again, but building my behavior every day for the good and helping people every day. Being a good man, a good old man, because maybe the old men, they are so rude, they are angry. So I need to be calm. Yes.
Good. And I will kind of repeat Clau, try to learn everything because you will need. Okay, you need. The
Yeah,
life will.
My big plan is become advanced. Yeah,
Man, you
advanced
are
in
more
English.
than advanced. You are a very wise guy. Yeah,
That's why
a
I'm
master,
studying
a
English
master
every day.
here. So
Yes.
yeah, my advice followed Clau, like try to learn everything, conclude yourself because you will learn. And for example, if you commit some mistakes, your life won't end, the next day. You will live. So try to, man, I will try again, try again, try again. Another thing is like try to face the life or even the mistakes as an opportunity to try again. So you are not committing a mistake. You have the opportunity to try. The most part of people do not have the same opportunity. The most part of people do not have access,
Yes.
time, conditions, and all that kind of thing. So this is enjoy your life, try to play with your life, is mine. Everything is a very big joke and the existence and so on, very philosophical as well. So that's
Yes. Don't
guys,
give up.
thanks a lot. Yeah, don't give up. Guys, thanks a lot for this conversation. See you in the next. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a very nice week, right?
You too, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.